Hi, welcome to the channel and welcome to Scotland and welcome to an amazing spot for overnighting right here next to some little mini loch. Unusually though, we didn't actually stay here last night. We were further up and around the way with a view down into this loch, but this is definitely a spot I'm going to be putting on my list for future prospects, but certainly not for today, because today we're finally going to be hitting the NC 500 and more specifically the east coast. At the minute we're a little bit east of Loch Ness and about 20 minutes drive south of Inverness, which is where the route actually starts. But before we hit it, we do have a few bits to do, namely finding a shower. Both mine and Alfie's feet are starting to resemble the smell of camembert and I can't take it any longer. I've heard rumours there's a shower at the Inverness train station, so that's where we're going to head first before we get out and hit some amazing stunning views and such around the NC 500. It's going to be a good one. It took us a few days to get up here and now we're here. We've got about another week to just meander around the eastern and the northern part of the NC 500. Wow, apparently somewhere here there's some toilets. Well, I've got to say it, for your £5, these look pretty good. Oh, I forgot my razor. Oh, that'll have to wait. But the showers look decent. It's warm in here, which is nice. And yeah, sizable. Clean as well. Oh, there's a blessing. Right, give me a minute and I'll see you on the flip side. But this is it, we're officially en route on the NC 500 now, and I think for our first point of call, yeah, we need to stop off and get some munchies. There's a little dairy shop somewhere around here that I've spotted on a map, and I'm hoping it's got yogurts, ice creams, and maybe some really good milkshakes. I'll be honest, I saw this on the map about 3 or 4 days before I left, and I've been to one of these in Wales before, I forget where, but the stuff's amazing. Yeah, and it's the same, you sort of buy a bottle and then you buy your drink I think thereafter. Oh, let's have a look what they've got. Oh, it looks good as well. I mean, milkshakes, yogurts, homemade jams. Oh wow, fresh munchies as well. What's that? A black isle roast. What's the verdict then, Alf? Pretty good? Oh yeah, thumbs up, that's what we need. Good news, little man's happy with his milkshake, and I'll be honest, I'm quite happy to be here. What a wondrous little spot. This is called, this area, the Black Isle, and it's not actually an isle, it's more of a peninsula, but it does have 3 sides of it surrounded by water. There's 2 of these sort of peninsulas above Inverness, and then it stretches up a really sort of long east coast towards John O'Groats in the north. The plan is to hopefully cover as much as we can over these 2 peninsulas, either today or in the next episode as well, and then slowly start heading up towards John O'Groats. For now, let's get ourselves over to the first spot, a sneaky little lighthouse right on the coastline. Well, this is a little bit unprecedented, but certainly not a surprise. You're supposed to be able to drive to this lighthouse, Chanonry Point it's called, and there's a car park up there. They've got the roadblocks at the minute because it's absolutely chocker down there and there's no spaces. We've had to come down to some lay-by down the way, and even this was full. We sat 10 minutes waiting for a spot, and now we've got a 20-minute walk to the lighthouse. Wow. First spot on the NC 500 and already the crowds are about. It really is busy as well. People everywhere. This place over the way, a little campsite right on the beach here as well. And even that's getting fuller as we were sitting here. 2 free campers just pulled in. The whole area is popular. I'd assumed most of the crowds would have been on the west side. Evidently not. People are just doing the full loop and the chaos starts here. We've got no choice if we want to do this NC 500 at this time of year, we're just going to have to embrace it. It goes against everything I believe in, getting away from the crowds and that, but yeah, it's kind of a once in a lifetime for me and the little man. I'm pretty sure we'll never be doing this particular bit again. I mean, look at this place, it's beautiful. Just a little town called Fortrose on the peninsula of the Black Isle. Total population of about 1,700 people. I think there's more people live in my village in the Midlands. Wow. Got a great looking golf course along the side of this trail. I have to say though, with the amount of wind today, it must be pretty difficult playing. Beautiful surroundings for a golf course though. Straight out to the ocean with views. It's actually a bit of a mad one, this golf course, because it was built or established in 1793. Can you believe it's the world's 15th most oldest golf course? Wow, how cool is that? Right up here on the Black Isle Peninsula. Not that I play golf, but it's still quite an impressive stat. Well, just gonna say it, we've just walked 20 minutes to get here because the road was blocked, because the car park's full. We've also got to walk 20 minutes back. Oh, it was a nice walk, but there seems to be quite a few spaces here, doesn't there? Got it. All right, I'm going to mention it again. 25 minutes walking. It might have been 20. And now I can't get in here. It's private. Nightmare. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, I've got to say it. After all the hiking and disappointment, I'm now pretty darn chuffed. It's not often you can get this close to an actual lighthouse. Normally they're all walled off. This one isn't. The Chanonry Point lighthouse, established in, I think, 1843. There's a lot of shenanigans went on with this one for a number of years, about 6 or 7 years, before they started building it in 43. It took them 3 years to build it. But I do believe in 46 was when they put the light on. And like I was saying, it was only manned by one person, which I assume lived in this little spot here. These days, it still runs, but it's automated and it's run from some centre, I think it is, in Edinburgh. So, what a spot though, right on the point. Apparently Alfie's having a bit of a fit because he says private land and we're not allowed on it. Can I ask you, hi, excuse me, are you local? Oh, bugger it. Everybody's wandering around here. I think we're all right. Relax, Alf. He's a very stickler for rules and regulations, aren't you, Alfie? Doesn't want to get in trouble, which is right. I'm with you, mate. But yeah, I think we're okay. Plenty of people there. Yeah, it's official. There's another little trail here. I was just trying to work out what these rickshaw things were here. Whoa! Oh. Minute. I thought they were doing some round the world thing, like some bike setup or something. It looks like brought the old ladies up here to see the point. Oh, brilliant. I think this is called Dolphin Viewpoint. Mate, this is a real spot. Wow, look at this. Got to get right on the end, don't we? Come on, let's go. Oh, how far dare I go and still get dry feet? I've just dried these shoes out. I'm thinking we can get to this point. Hang on, I gotta watch the flow of the wave. I'll read in the oceans. I'm like an old school sailor. Wait for it. Yeah. I made it. Woo! The edge of the Black Isle Peninsula. Nobody else has ever been this far. Oh! Definitely worth a 25-minute hike. Beautiful. We've almost struck gold with this one. prime spot. We can hit two birds with one stone here. There's a beach down the way, but I think I'm going to head up and hit what's called the Fairy Glen first, although we parked in front of the pub. The actual official parking for the Fairy Glen is way up yonder, so yeah, just yet again crowds. I'm not used to it. It's been a long time since I've been out in the heart of the middle of summer and into the touristy spots. I'm usually out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, it's a bit of a shocker to me. Quite a quaint little stroll with the brook alongside us babbling away, or rather the burn, I think it is in Scotland. Oh, bit of a boardwalk as well. Only 43 minutes, an official one on the old trails. The Fairy Glen. Not too bad. It's a bit of a weird road over the other side though that keeps rushing by with traffic, but hey ho, apart from that it's quaint. Oh wow, you turn the corner and here it is, looking rather cute. It's a nice looking little gusher. Let's see what the Fairy Glen bit's all about. Well, it's not a mad gusher. Hundreds of foot high, not even 10 meters I don't think, but it is quaint. And you know, sometimes it's not always about the final destination, it's about the journey, and the trail's quite nice. Full of water as well to boot if you wanted it. You want to own it? Fairy Glen waterfalls. Oh, well this is weird. The trail's an out and back, but it goes further than the Fairy Glen. I'm very intrigued, only a little bit. But we do need to go and see what it is. I couldn't bear to live with myself if I don't. Yeah, scratch what I just said about the Fairy Glen waterfalls down there, because I think this might be it instead. Pretty cool. With a nice little pool of water. A double-barreled gusher. It's not often you see that. Still quite quaint and small like the other one, but it is the official one. For now, I think as the rain comes in, it's perfect timing to head down to the beach. Oh, it really is. It's starting to drizzle. Wow, what a stunner of a little beach that was, the Rosemarkie beach, and the sun even came out while we were down there. Absolutely bliss. We do, however, have a bit of an issue. Time. It's just run away from us today. It's 5 o'clock already. I've got a couple of more points on this peninsula I want to check out, but I thought we'd be up onto the next one by now. Evidently not, so I think we're going to have to prioritise and try and look for a spot for the night. And if I'm honest, where we are on this peninsula is a little bit limited. There's a couple of spots, but there's one wild spot that I've had in mind for, well, since I started planning this trip. I know I say it, but there's only a handful of spots there, and it's the middle of summer on the NC 500, but gonna go up there and check it out, and if we can't get a space up there, then we'll have to try and make another plan. Holy crud, I've come up a single track, and now I've got to come down this. This is insane. This is not a road. Oh my God, 2 miles, apparently. Crap, it's getting worse. It's full of cobbled stones. Oh my God. Thank God I've got my all-terrain snow tyres on. Not that there's much snow on this road, but a bit more knobbly than normal. Oh mama. Crap, the road got intense again. Like really intense. This is bad. Gordon Bennett, there's big potholes. Blimey. Oh, decisions to make. Do I take out my wheels on the rocks, or do I take out my undercarriage on the pothole? Let's go for the pothole. Fucking hell. Ah! Damn. Debatable, this track. Yeah. I've got to be honest, after all this, I've only looked at one of the pictures of this spot. Look like it's got a nice patch of land where you can pitch up. I hope it's better than what I saw, because there was no views and we're just driving through dark, thick woodland. Oh, 100 yards, baby. Wow, we made it. Freaking crap, this is not a great spot. this is, yeah, it's not a great spot. Oh my days. Dang it. Brace yourselves. I mean, it is nice. It's beautiful. Might be able to snook round and take it for the night and move early in the morning. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think you're getting a view anywhere else around here. It's a nice area though, and it should be quaint and quiet for this evening. There is actually another reason why I wanted to come up here. There is a hike that you can go and do. I'm not too sure how far it is from here, but it takes you down to one of those tumbledore kind of like rock formations with a hole in it on the ocean. You know what I mean? It's down that way. I'm not sure we'll do it. For now, I need to get a position with a crib. See if we can get that view. Oh wow. Blink and you miss it. I normally have to tell him to set it all up, but no way. He's already up there and chilling with the view, with the prime spot. What a bugger. Good day. We've just had a local pull up in a big 4x4, or rather she was just leaving. Literally had about half an hour talk with her. And one of the first things she said to me was, this is a private car park. Oh, my heart sank straight away. And then she says, but there's no problem with you staying here for the night. Bless her. And we've had a complete lowdown on the whole area. We can't get to that rocky thing in the water, but there are a couple of other bits that we might be able to check out. She did say a weird one though. She said the police came up here last night. Oh, I really hope the driver thought before. She says a local guy went missing. Guy with learning difficulties, I think, and he's a local and he causes a spot of bother all the time, or quite regularly around the area. Gone missing last night, and they thought he might be sleeping in one of these ladies' huts or barns. She's got pigs, hogs and even horses around here. Apparently he wasn't up here. They'd have not found him as yet, so they may be up here again later. Mac and cheese, baby. Well, belly full from a bit of mac and cheese then, and curiosity did kill the cat. And I'm not a cat, but I am intrigued to see what's going on down there. That lady we were speaking to was absolutely full of information, and a lot of it about World War I and II. And she was telling me there's a pillbox down there somewhere. I don't know if we'll find it. I couldn't see it when I was flying the drone, and I had a good look round for it, but maybe now we've got feet on the ground we can get a better look and actually find it. Oh well, this is legendary. We've just been on Google trying to find out a little bit of sort of info from what the thing looks like, and we'd seen a mound go down the side, or sort of a path go down to some mound, and we thought it might be down there, but hey ho, no it's not. It's here. This thing looks pretty cool. It looks pretty unique. I've never seen these metally things on a side of a pillbox before. Wow, let's have a look. No way, it's all metal doors. This is mad. What do you think? Oh my goodness, it still moves. Oh wow.
For protection.
No way. So you can totally lock up the pillbox while you're inside. Maybe just a little gun hole there. And then boom, unleash fury. Looks like the cover on this window's broke off, but wow, look at the state of the door as well. It's a pretty good, thick, old steel door of sorts. Damn. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's honestly a bit dingy, but no way. This is a bit weird. I mean, you imagine just like coming in here, throwing a grenade in, and then running back out the door and slamming the door shut. Everybody that was in here was obliterated. It kind of looks like one of those sort of pillboxes, doesn't it? It's always mad as well though. I mean, this is really camouflaged. And you really haven't got much of a view of much going on out there. Look, I mean, even back in the day, these trees would have been it. Can't imagine them of being thinned. Just spit shots of the water out there. And I could be wrong, but that lady was telling me that this particular area, she was saying there used to be 3,000 troops during the Second World War sort of positioned here. And there were some weird things going on with submarines where they were shipping stuff from this peninsula to the next and stuff, and maybe some sort of defences for U-boats from Germany and wherever coming over to this particular area. It seems it was quite a prominent place during the Second World War. And my knowledge of the Second World War is very, very limited. And I'd said to her, you know, with the old bombings, like the air raids and such, you envisage it being predominantly sort of London, because that's what you always see on the movies and the old news flicks and such. But I guess they were bombing the whole of the UK, or a heck of a lot of it. And certainly this eastern flank was a real target for them, because it really is a lot of these pillboxes all over these weird sort of far-flung spots out in Scotland. And I guess the locals would have been like TA coming from the villages to man it. Or maybe not this one. This would have been garrisoned by proper troops, I guess. Maybe on a permanent basis. What a wicked little find. Oh, I'm really psyched. I didn't think we'd find it. Looks like little man's a bit worried to go in. Ah, well, that was a tidy little find. I'm stoked with that. On the flip side, I was warned by that woman that if there wasn't much wind tonight, the midges would be out in force. And I can tell you that I'm starting to feel like the most tastiest thing around. I know. Unfortunately, that's not a good thing. They've been absolutely biting the heck out of my legs. More importantly for now though, my goodness, it is the one and only fudgy tonight, and for once I've actually bought some bits to go with it. Admittedly not a lot, but it's better than normal. Bit of a weird one. We got chicken left from last night's meal. I left some specifically for tonight, and now we're having to eat it quickly because, get this, the fridge is not on overdrive at 15 degrees now. It's at nearly 0 and it's half freezing everything. Honestly, I can't win with that fridge these days. It's brilliant. It's served me for years very well. But I think it might be on its way out finally. Oh, crikey. We're still rocking a bit of Tina Turner with the steamy windows, even though I've got the door open and I'm letting all the midges in. And on top of that, I'm getting spat at left, right and centre. I think the chicken's done though. When I say done, it's like, yeah, needs to be quick getting these other bits in. Might have overcooked it a little bit. Only mildly sticking to the bottom of the pan at the minute. Just mildly. Needs to be quick. Haha. Oh, lumpy and spicer. Nice. Damn it, that's just totally dried up and stuck everything to the pan. Dang it. I didn't really want to eat these tonight, and as I've started cooking them, I've got a bit of a flavour for them. Just as I'm about to serve them up, I've even got cheese, I've realised there is something I really would have wanted. Not salad, because that's just for rabbits. Sour cream. Oh, I love sour cream. And it's perfect on these things. The old fajitas. Unfortunately, we haven't got it. Verdict?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. On record, on camera.
There's no spice.
They're not spicy. Oh well, they'll be alright for me then, won't they? Oh wow, there's another vehicle coming up the hill. I'm very intrigued to see if it's a 4x4. No, it's a V-dub van. Oh my days, look at the tyres on that thing. They look a bit flat. Wow, done well to brave it up here with that. Oh, poo. And of course, now mine's burning.
Yeah.
Well, belly full, and it's just turned midnight. No other vans have turned up. Little man went to bed about an hour ago, and I was just thinking of going to bed. And I've had a flick through the TV, and it turns out there's a Man U game on against Leeds, pre-season. I really should go to bed, but, I mean, it's Man U. There's a chance in a million they might actually win it, and it could be a good game, so might be a late night. I'll catch you in the morning.
Well, breakfast has been served and the belly's full already. Good result on the football, 2-1. And for about 15 minutes, we actually played pretty good. We almost lost, if I'm honest. We're a little bit late starting as well this morning. Everybody else is skedaddled off. Reason is we've got a bit of an issue. Guess what? Bloody fridge again. The ice that was in there for the past couple of days obviously has melted, and it was a pool of water in the bottom of the fridge. The fridge has got a plug in the bottom so you can pull it out and empty the water, but it's easier just to pour it out, isn't it? But I don't think you're supposed to turn a fridge on its side, and when I did it, turned it on its side, it stopped working, and now it completely won't turn on. So for the next 6-7 days, we now don't have a working fridge. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just try and find a supermarket and stick a couple of bags of ice in there, and then just have enough meat for 2 days and just keep buying it if we can find a supermarket. If you don't know, this NC 500 East Coast, there's nothing up there. There's no major cities, so the chance of finding a supermarket, I think there is one, but it's in about 3 days time. So we just have to see how we go for it. For now, this spot was lush. Bit of a limited phone signal. Football kept kicking in and out, which was annoying, but it was livable, especially with this view and the peacefulness around. Just got to brave that damn road to get out of here, but for now, I think this is going to be the best point to end this one. A pretty cool start to the NC 500 and a few things seen. For now, whatever you're getting up to, I really hope you've enjoyed this one. A big shout out to channel members, donators on PayPal, and buy me a coffee alike. And a big love. Take care of yourselves, take it easy, enjoy the camp, and stay stealthy. All right.